Hi everybody, this is Visual here. Today I'm going to talk about some new Godzilla 2014 information. This time I'm going to talk about the new Godzilla 2014 FIAT advertisement. Yes, this was released yesterday, and if you've seen my video talking about all the Godzilla 2014 news from May 1st to May 3rd, I talk a little bit about the FIAT, and I mentioned that I'll do a specific video about that subject only. And yeah, this is the video specifically talking about the Godzilla 2014 FIAT advertisement. Very nice. It was released yesterday on a channel called FIAT USA, the official FIAT USA. I'll leave the lid of the video as a link in the description below for you can check it out. And first of all, before I review, this is actually going to be a review, but before I review it, let me just give out my impressions. The impressions are that it's very nice. The CGI is outstanding. Acting, it's not too good. It's just people running away, which isn't too much like wonderful or whatever. It doesn't have a plot, of course. But overall, Godzilla's design looks very nice. This is actually the best look at Godzilla we have yet so far. Of course, this isn't going to be the CGI that's going to be seen in the movie, or this is not going to even be a scene in the movie. But this is kind of Godzilla design technically already showing to us right here. So you have very nice design. This Godzilla looks very wonderful. It's very true to the original Godzilla suits and all these designs that were in the past, except for 1998. So yeah, very very nice, and the CGI is outstanding. Okay, anyways, now let's start this awesome review. Okay, so yeah, this is actually 45 seconds long, so it isn't too long. Okay, so first of all, it starts off with this city. It's completely destroyed. There's tanks, flames, cars, like ripped open. They're all destroyed. And that's when this red Fiat car, from what I'm thinking, it's red, but I'm not sure if it's the brand Fiat. But that car is zooming by. All this is disastrous stuff that's around the neighborhood, I guess you can say. Then that's when you see Godzilla's hand coming out of nowhere and grabbing the car. And that's when he actually is about to. He grabs it and then throws it to his mouth. So it looks like Godzilla eats cars in this advertisement. It's pretty cool. CGI is awesome. And then you see after he eats it, you see his face. You see his face all the way to his torso because there's all the smoke covering the rest of it, like the feet and all that stuff. And that's when he turns around, showing off his back plates and about to destroy more stuff or even eat more cars. People are running away for their lives. In the background, you see Godzilla's foot stomp, and there's this giant explosion. They keep running. There's these soldiers shooting at him with guns, even though it's not even effective at all. Godzilla's hand comes right by again. He's about to get one car, but then decides to, I guess, let her free, I guess you can say, or just survive another day, I guess you can say, and then grabs the blue Fiat car and then eats it. Then that's when you actually see the this aerial view of Godzilla destroying the whole entire city, and you actually see the blue car in his hands, about to eat it. Then that's when you see this soldier looking. He's in the helicopter. He looks down, and that's when he sees Godzilla, eating the car.
Looks like he's craving a tag.
I did not really understand what he said. Then that's when there's this yellow Fiat car charging towards Godzilla. I guess they're trying to escape the chaos. All of a sudden, that's when you actually see a driver's perspective, not driver's perspective, but you actually see around maybe 6 to 4 people inside the car, and you actually see the window on top of the. There's some cars that have a window on top. Well, you actually see that point of view, and you actually see Godzilla, heading towards their way and about to grab the car, which he does. Everybody screams. Then that's when he actually throws the car in his mouth. He's about to eat it. And then that's when he actually chokes on it. this cartoonish choke. He actually kind of stumbles upon a building. The building gets destroyed. Very nice. Then that's when he falls, and then, I guess vomits, I guess you can say, the car out. So I guess the car is free. It survives. This really reminds me of the scene in Godzilla 1998, or the Zilla movie, I guess some people could say, where the Zilla, or Godzilla 1998, is actually eating the taxi car. And that's when, I forgot what it is, but they did something to it, to Zilla, that it made him, I guess, made the taxi go out of his mouth. But yeah, very cool. And what's actually very funny about this scene, whenever he's, I guess, quote unquote, vomiting the car, is that in the bottom with white letters it says, "Didn't actually happen." Wow, they really had to add that. Like, no offense, but if you literally think that this was real footage and that Godzilla was indeed ravaging through a city, eating FIAT cars, and then actually threw up one of the FIAT cars, if you literally think that seriously happened and that, maybe it was lost footage or something, what's wrong with you? Are you stupid or something? No offense. No offense. But I don't know what they even had to add that. Like, really? I guess for children, I don't know if children would think this was actually real. Probably they want to show off that their CGI is great and phenomenal, that it looks super great. I mean, it looks super real. I mean, the CGI is very, very awesome, but the CGI isn't as great for it can look realistic. It just looks very nice. Anyways.
The four-door Fiat 500.
And that's when you see the yellow FIAT car, driving past by, and then, he escapes Godzilla. And that's when you see Godzilla roaring at the car. So it looks like he's very aggravated that the car escaped.
It's a lot bigger than you think.
Wow, sure, that car is super small. Super small. Okay, anyways. So yeah, overall, very, very nice. I'll show you again, except I'll actually show you the audio itself, okay? So yeah, this is owned by FIAT, I guess. Legendary, Warner Brothers, all these people who actually worked on this advertisement very hard. So, I'm actually going to watch TV for the rest of my life. Or until May 16th, until I see the FIAT commercial thing. And some Godzilla TV spots. And maybe the Godzilla 2014 Snackers commercial. Anyways, let's hear the audio this time. So remember, this is owned by the respective owners. Anyways, let's hear this without me disturbing you guys.
He's back! And it looks like he's craving a tag. The four-door Fiat 500L. It's a lot bigger than you think.
There you go. Very nice. And also, I forgot to mention that the soundtrack is actually very, very nice. It sounds kind of cliche, a little bit cliche, because, most of those kind of have those type of, themes. But, the soundtrack is very nice. CGI, very awesome. The advertisement overall is very, very great. Really enjoy these advertisements. So, yeah, remember to like this advertisement. It's very nice, very cool. At least you're kind of, showing this advertisement, I guess to, not let us, suffer and wait for the movie's release. Wow, I can't believe the movie's, coming already. Wow, I cannot believe it. I cannot believe it. And, I think this advertisement should have been done, a long time ago, maybe, at least on February. But I guess he didn't want to show Godzilla's whole entire design. So I guess it was a kind of smart move. But I was thinking maybe April, late April, maybe 28th or maybe 30th or something at least. But overall, very great commercial. The detail is awesome. And Godzilla really does look like a snake. And also the sound effects, it looks like they're kind of from the movie. Because if you've seen all the TV spots and even main trailers, especially the main trailer, whenever these soldiers are shooting flares at Godzilla. There's this weird sound, and I really cannot describe it. Let me go back to that moment. Okay, it's around here. Okay, wait. Do you hear that? That sound, like, I don't know what it is. That sound like from the main trailer and other TV spots and all this stuff. So probably, you know, they kind of got help from Legendary Warner Brothers to produce this. And also the roar, you know, they of course didn't make the roar. They got that roar from Legendary and Warner Brothers. So it looks like Legendary and Warner Brothers, I think, helped them on this advertisement because, like, the CGI is amazing. Amazing, like, I think like this commercial really put a bunch of effort into this. Like in my opinion, if I had to pick between the Snickers commercial and this, no offense to those people who like the Snickers commercial, but I actually like this one better because it showed Godzilla. Like the other one shows him as a funny creature, and that'll be kind of misleading to some people that you know the new Godzilla movie is gonna be friendly and all that stuff. I mean, of course, I bet they might see the TV spots and then think, oh, never mind, it's actually in dark tone film. But, you know, kind of mislead. I mean, I know it's supposed to be, you know, for... I know it was shown in the Oscars and, you know, there's some kids who watch the Oscars and they don't want it to be, like, very, like, deadly or whatever. Like, for example, this. Just imagine a giant monster eating people. They're technically eating people. So that, you know, they can't really show it in the television, like, on the Oscars, for example, like, from the Snickers. But I just really enjoy this because the CGI is very nice. They put a bunch of effort. They actually show more dark tone or dark side of Godzilla, which is very nice. I mean, it's not super dark tone. He's not like, I mean, he is killing people, but it's not like super dark tone, like you know maybe the new Godzilla film, or such as the first leaked teaser trailer that was leaked October 4th, with you know the speech in the background saying the Destroyer of Worlds. Of course, this compared to the Destroyer of Worlds teaser trailer leak, this is nothing compared like how dark it is compared to the teaser trailer leak at all. But at least it shows more of the dark side of Godzilla than the Snickers commercial, because Snickers was more of a friendly, you know, friendly human-sized like creature. You know, it's amazing. You know, all this fun and all that stuff. I mean, at least they show Godzilla, you know, shooting atomic breath at these cars and all this city destroyed. Maybe I wish they showed a little bit more of that, a little bit more, but I guess it kind of fits the mood of Snickers, because Snickers, it's supposed to be like you're angry, but then that's when you turn nice again. So, of course, they had to take that around, while here, they actually took Godzilla as an evil force of nature, kind of. But yeah, overall, very nice. I really love this one better than the Snickers. The Snickers one is also amazing, but I just like this one a tiny bit more, a tad bit more. But anyways, this is the end for this video. I'll leave the link to watch this video in the description below. So anyways, end for this video. Remember to subscribe, like, and comment. This is Metal Kaiju, signing out.